Hi ladies, this is Kelly Braaten, your director with the Braaten Spa Team, and I want to welcome you to another training video. And on this training video, we're going to talk about packing and getting ready for the spa. What do I take to the spa? I think that's one of the biggest questions I get. So I'm going to take a little bit of time, and I'm literally packed for a spa right now, so I want you to see exactly what I do when I go to the spa. I have just 4 bags with me when I walk in, sometimes 5 because I've always got that little office that we talked about in preparing our spa folders. But these are the 4 bags that I carry into my spa. You don't want this to look cumbersome. You want to be able to get in and out in 1-2 trips max. If you're taking the whole house with you, you're taking way too much stuff. So I've got 4 bags, and I'm going to go through each bag and show you exactly what I have in it and how I get it ready. And then later we'll be talking about the opening, the relaxation, and every little step of the spa. So the first thing I do is I have a nice little basket that's got a handle, and I love this because when I get to the spa, I'm literally just going to go sit this at her kitchen sink or her bathroom sink, wherever we're going to be doing her hands, and it's got everything I need for my hand station. Now I do have inside here just a little jar filled with some pins, and it's just a nice easy place to put that. So when I get to her house, I'm just going to have my little jar of pins out on the kitchen table to have them start filling out their client profiles for door prizes. But in this basket, I have put some little hand towels, and you know ladies, keep the expense down. Go to Walmart, go to your dollar store, and get some nice little hand towels at a very inexpensive price, because you're going to be washing these over and over again. I've had these things probably for 3 or 4 years. I suggest a white or a very light color because you can wash them in bleach water and they'll fade if you have some other color. So just keep everything, spas, white is clean and crisp. So just stay with some nice white towels. I want my hostess, I really want her to do minimal work. I want to send her invitations out, bring everything. I want her to just have some lemon water and some berries and maybe a bottle of wine if that's what they want. But that's all I really want her to do, and get her girlfriends there. I do everything else. So I bring the towels. And I have just a little plastic tray that I like to set out at the kitchen sink. And I have then my jar of instant manicure. I have my extreme repair hand cream, and you can add, you know, your cuticle salve or your cuticle oil to complete the little spa treatment. I also have a back massager, and maybe you like the little head tingler to use on their head. So I literally can set this down and boom, we're ready to go. We can do hands, I can give her a back massage, and talk to her about all of our great spa treatments. So we're just going to move that one right out of the way here. And we're going to go on to our next little bag. Now, next bag is my spa bag. Obviously, you got to have your spa bag packed, and I like to keep in it, I have my folder with my client profiles. I like to keep, you know, my spa menus in here as well too. Got my money bag, got a few little extras in here. You know, I've got things like a foundation selector and a few little things like that, and an extra spa CD just in case my one CD should happen to crack or break. Then I got it packed probably like all of you have it packed, but I'll just kind of lightly share with you. I've got my microderm, I've got my lip appeal, my hydrating mist, eye pads, chemical peel, microderm, all of those good things. I've got, you know, green tea mask, some eye makeup remover, my TFFs obviously, and I got some green, some gold cleanser, a large one. Now I also keep a small mini of every single skincare, and later when we're going through our spa, I'll share with you exactly how I do the skin, but I keep a mini of every one, 20, 30, 40, 50s, and sensitive and acne, and then I keep one large 30s with me. Now inside here, these are headbands, because when we get ready to do the skin segment, and I do my skin all in a group setting, I do hands at the kitchen sink, but I've got my headbands ready to go. Inside here, you know, I've got gentle facial towels, some mirrors, extra microderm brushes and machines, and all of those little extra things. So most of my product really is in my spa bag, just like you're going to have yours set up. So that's pretty much what's in your spa bag, and you're good to go with your spa bag. So we'll just move this out of the way. And then we're going to go to this bag, and this is kind of some of those extras that we need. The first little bag right here, these are all the gifts that I'm going to be giving the hostess for the evening, and I just always put them in a little beauty control bag. At the end of the night, she's got her little shopping bag full of her goodies, and I leave that with her, and you can get these as a sales aid, but I've got her, you know, her neck wrap and all of those things that we're going to stack her with. So I've got that ready to go. And then inside this bag, now this is me just, you know, I like to make sure I've got all the things I need. I always focus on just one extra Bath & Body line. So this month I've got the beach set, and I've just got them in a nice plastic container, but I set them out on a coffee table, on a little extra plastic plate if you like, so it looks a little pretty. But this is just for them to kind of play and sniff while they're getting their hands done and getting their food. Now, I have my little Diva bag in here, and inside my Diva bag, we'll be using this in our clothes, but this is where I have the products that they get in their beauty case. And I want them, I think it's a good visual for them to see the value of what they're getting. So this is just a little fun bag that I carry that in that I'm going to use during my clothes segment. And the last little thing I like to bring, and this is because, you know, those of you who know me, I'm a little technologically challenged, so I don't like to try to figure out how to use somebody else's CD player. I bring my own little cheap, I think $11 CD player that I got at Walmart with my relaxation CD, because I know I can plug that in somewhere and always have the music going. So that's just me being a little bit of a control freak and always taking my CD player. You may not feel that you need to do that, and I'll leave that up to you. The last little thing that I pack is a cooler. So let's bring the cooler over here and take a look at what's in our cooler. In the cooler, now this is a cooler that I picked up at Target a couple years ago. I love that Beauty Control just came out with these new coolers, and so we can get these right now as a sales aid for $10. So this would be, I think, a great thing to start using for your hot towels and neck wraps, or cool towels and neck wraps. But if not, and you've got a little cooler at your house, you can use this as well. This one actually is really, really great. It's got a couple little extra pouches here and there for little extras. But I'm going to show you exactly what I put in my cooler, and I'm going to kind of go through how I prepare that. So we're going to actually take everything out, and we're going to restack it so you can kind of see how I prepared. At the bottom of my cooler, I have my spa socks. And I like to be, again, a little more organized. I have these spa socks. You can get these spa socks at spasupplysource.com. And I think you get a dozen of them for $10 roughly. They say spa on them. And inside, I like to already have a little baggie in there so they can do little foot saunas. And I get the baggies at spasupplysource.com also. And I just have them kind of all rolled up in here. And I usually have about 12 pairs of socks with me everywhere I go. Of course, you've got to do your hostess coaching and know exactly how many girls you have coming, so you have the right towels, the right socks, the right number of headbands. That just goes down in the bottom of my cooler. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting ready right before my spa at the kitchen sink. I have two big bowls that I use, and I use those just to wet my cloths before I go. Now, you're going to see that I have 4 bags, and I labeled the first one skincare, the next one microderm, then I have one for feet, then I have one for detox. So I have 4 gallon-sized baggies that I use inside my little insulated tub. Now I soak these cloths, so when it comes to skincare and microderm, these are just soaked in plain water, nothing else. So I soak these in a little bowl, I wring the towels out, and I put them inside the baggie. Now, before I get ready to leave for my spa, I pop these into the microwave. I open my little baggie up. I pop these into the microwave for about 3 minutes in mine and get them nice and toasty. Seal those up. They're wet. They've been wrung out. And I start layering them inside the cooler here. So the microderm and the skincare, plain water, nothing else. They've been washed or soaked, wrung out, heated up in the microwave, and they've been put into the bag. Now, with the the baggie for the feet, I take a bowl, and in that bowl, I use just a teaspoon or 2 of the therapeutic bath minerals. I sprinkle that in the bowl, run the water, dissolve them, just like you would in your own foot tub or in your bath. Soak the washcloths for just a few minutes in there, wring them out, put them into the cloths, again, into the bag, I pop that into the microwave and heat those through, and then put that inside here. Then my detox cloths, I take those with just a few drops of our detox bath soak. I just put a couple drops in the bowl, run the water, soak the cloths for just a few minutes, wring them out, again put them in the baggie, microwave them, and pop them in here. Now, in the summer, if you want to do a chill spa, you can put these in the fridge, you get them nice and cold, same with your neck wraps, and have kind of a chill spa for the night. And again, those all go in there. I always like to have 2 or 3 at least neck wraps. Some people like to have a neck wrap for every guest. You choose. I like to have 2 or 3, and I have them share and pass them around, and it kind of creates some envy for wanting that neck wrap. And so I heat those up as well, and then those go right on the top. I then, because I use 2 different foot creams, I throw a couple Herbal Serenities in there on the top, and that warms those through just a little bit. It feels really great when they go on their feet nice and warm. And then I also have then my other foot treatments just tucked in this pouch. I've got the new pedicure line because it rocks, and so we end up doing 1 foot cream on one foot cream on the other foot. And then this is ready to go. This will stay nice and toasty for 2 to 3 hours for you, so you can heat this up, drive to your spa, and still have nice hot everything inside your bag here. So ladies, that's pretty much what I take to a spa. 4 bags, keep it simple, keep it sweet, have them set up so it's easy to pack, so unpack when you come home so you're ready to go at the next spa, store it all in one safe spot, don't have it spread out all over your house, have your spa corner, and that's it for this training.